Hey, welcome to the Dray Way. I'm very glad you are here. Look, we have an exciting show today because we're going to talk about what is going on today, not just in the United States, but around the world. Welcome to the Dray Way. Look, on this show, you're going to get the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me. So let's get started. Let's go! Welcome to the Dray Way and around the country, all around the country right now. What is going on? No Kings. Yep, the No Kings demonstrations are going on, not just around the country, around the world. I want you to understand. I don't think people really understand, unless you've traveled a bit. I don't think you understand just how important the United States is around the world. I mean, it is looked at and looked upon very favorably in most of the world. But of course, the United States goes through ups and downs. And it goes through ups and downs because we have this passion for some reason, and I can't explain it. I could explain it. I can't, because I've seen it time and time again over the years. Because if you look at the Republican presidents, and going back to Nixon, and Nixon was so bad, so terrible, so awful, that they literally said, man, you got to just get your stuff and get out. That's how bad Nixon was. But Nixon was never anywhere near as bad as the president we have today. The only difference between today and back then is that people had moral character. Yeah, both sides had moral character. They knew what was right. They knew what was wrong. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter what was going to happen with them. They just wanted to do what was right. That doesn't exist today. All right. As you can see, Republicans are quiet no matter what, no matter how bad it is, how distasteful, how disgusting it is, no matter what. Yeah. They allow Donald Trump to do whatever he wants. That guy yesterday that he released from jail, that criminal, that was found to be a criminal and money and everything else, he was his name. He was a politician, of course. I know you guys will remember, but he pardoned him yesterday. Another criminal all you have to do is call yourself. I am surprised there are so many people in jail right now. I am shocked that there is so many people in jail. Because all you have to do is call yourself a Republican. All you got to do is say, I'm a Republican and the Democrats are after me, Mr. President. Can you pardon me, please? Seems to be all it's going to take. All you have to do is say, I Donald Trump and I'm a Republican, and that's a get out of jail free card. Make it make sense. But today, the country is speaking out because let me tell you something. This is all going to end. I know we've only been less than a year into it, but time goes by, and Donald Trump is going to go away. I mean, not only is he going to stop being the president, but he's probably going to die. To be honest with you, I don't know if you notice it or not, but there's not a whole lot of people that are 80 years old and 300 pounds. It's not really a thing. So do I think he's going to make it through his entire term? To be honest with you, I do not. I don't think he's going to survive he has congestive heart failure. I think his body is already shutting down, and I think it's just a matter of time, and will it happen over the next 3 years? He does not look long for this earth at 300 pounds and years old. It's just something that is very rare. Like I said, walk around your neighborhood and see how many 80-year-old, 300-pound people you see. Yeah, you come across many. But look, the country is standing up. Millions of people across the country are going to be demonstrating No Kings, but it's not going to just be, in the United States. It's going to be around the world, because around the world, everybody wants a strong United States. All right. A lot of countries won't say that, but the United States kind of makes the whole thing spin, kind of makes the whole thing go round. You know, when the United States catches cold, the rest of the world catches the flu, if you get my drift. So it's to get the United States back to where it needs to be. And it's never going to happen under a Republican president. Nixon was horrible. Reagan was horrible. Bush burned everything to the ground. And Obama had to bring us back from the depths, you know? And then here we had to put an old man in office because Trump screwed up everything. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people died because, oh, COVID's no big deal. It's going to go away in a few days. No, Mr. President, that's not how it works. And hundreds of thousands of people died because he was horrible at his job. And why people thought it was a good idea to put a game show host. You know, he was basically a game show host and put him in charge. Oh, well, he's a businessman. Well, that's the more reason that you're an idiot. Somebody that can run a business, that's not government. I've said it 1,000 times. Businesses just look for profit. Governments aren't for profit. Governments are for service. For service. You serve your people. That's what government is for. And that's why I just don't understand why we keep putting Republicans in office. They don't serve anyone but the super rich. I know how it happens. They go, oh, immigrants are bad. You know, oh, transvestites are bad. Yeah, and they're coming after you. The stupidest shit. And you dummies go, oh, yeah, well, you know, immigrants are bad. And yeah, those transvestites, they might come get me. You're so effing stupid. Meanwhile, they keep getting in office and they keep giving everything to the rich people. And rich people have so much. So much. After you get billion, what are you doing? What are we doing? What do you mean you got 5 billion, 10 billion, 25 billion, 50 billion? What do you mean? Why are we doing this? You need more than $1 billion. For what? It doesn't even make sense. Anyone with more than $1 billion is an asshole. It's that simple. I mean, I can promise you, I can 100% guarantee you, if I was a billionaire, I would stay a 1 billionaire. I would never have more money than that. It would never happen. You want to know why? Because I would specifically give it away because I don't need it. It wouldn't serve any purpose. My life wouldn't be any different. I couldn't buy any other boat, it just wouldn't matter. So why keep accumulating the money when you see so many suffering around the country? So many people so dire in suffering. And I'm sitting over here collecting more billions. I got more billions. I got more billions. Who gives a shit? Who cares? You got people that can't put food in their mouth. And you have billions. Big effing deal. Now what are you going to do? Besides not share it, you asshole. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you going to be demonstrating today? Let me know. Don't go anywhere. Part 2 to the Dray Way. Coming up next. AI has gotten so advanced and AI is moving so quickly, we have to start having a conversation. What are we doing with these schools? What is the purpose of having schools? And I'm being serious because now with AI, I can pretty much put my child in at home and I can have a one-on-one AI teacher, somebody that knows my son's name, knows almost everything about him, can teach him anything and everything, and do it at a specific grade level, at 5th, at 6th, at 7th, at 8th. And the greatest thing about it is you can literally design your teacher. Do you want a woman? Do you want a man? Do you want a white woman? Do you want a black woman? Who do you want teaching you? So what are we doing with schools? What are we doing with elementary schools and middle schools and high schools? Doesn't someone need to say, wait a minute, what are we doing? Because I just don't think the whole, we've been teaching the same way for decades and decades and decades. We're still now doing the same thing I was doing, almost 60 years ago. And now that AI is here, I'm just asking, how does it make sense? When I can literally, just with a few clicks and a few prompts and stuff, give me a 5th grade teacher with 5th grade criteria. I want her to be a female with a nice soft voice, have her wear glasses with blonde hair, blah. I can describe her and everything. And then I can sit her down and sit my son down and have that teacher, hey, good morning, Drayton. These are today's lessons. This is what you have to get done. And for the next couple of hours, go over everything with him. He can ask questions. It's one-on-one teaching. You can't replicate that at a school. You know, in some classes, there are 30, 35 kids. So tell me how you're going to improve one-on-one teaching with an AI teacher that knows your child backwards and forwards, that knows that your child was sick yesterday. And look, I know you were sick yesterday, but we have some work we got to catch up on, and I'm going to help you do that. Are you ready to get started? Folks, we're there kind of now, but let's just say in another year, we'll have exactly what we need as far as technology. I'm pretty sure we're there now, but let's say another year. So when are we going to start the conversation of what are we doing with schools and high schools and all that stuff? What are we doing? Why can't we turn schools or turn them into rec centers or meeting hall? It's okay to have it as a, hey, you can still have sports and you can still have the gym and stuff like that for kids, for activities and stuff like that. But the teaching part I think has to go. I think it's old and antiquated. And now you can have an AI teacher specifically designed to teach your child. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm just putting it out there. I just want to know what you guys think, because I think this whole school thing has to be rethought. It doesn't make sense anymore. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't go anywhere. Part 3 to the Dray Way coming up next. How are you guys doing on your fitness journey? How are you doing on your walking? That's what I want to know. Have you started your walk? And don't say, oh, here he goes. He's going to talk about walking. You're damn right I'm going to talk about walking. I want to know how your journey is going. I want to know if you've started. Have you started walking every day yet? Just for 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes. Come on. And I know some of you are doing even more, and congratulations. I think that's absolutely wonderful. But I can tell you on my progress is I'm doing extremely well. I love doing my walks now. I really look forward to them. And, my diet is going well. I mean, I had a rough week there when I had my accident. It was tough to be really disciplined because I was laying around a lot. But now I'm back into the swing. I'm back doing some resistance training. If you can do some resistance training, I suggest you do that. What that means is get into the gym and do a little bit of lifting if you can. But if you can't, the most important thing is start your walking program. Your walking program, and I keep talking about it because it's going to help you live longer and live a better life. It's that simple. But the more you walk, the longer you're going to live and the better you're going to feel. I don't know what else I could say or do on this show that is going to improve your life better than telling you, get on a walking program. Get out there and just simply walk and make it fun. Like I said, I started off putting my 10 favorite songs on my playlist, pushing play, and walking till the music ended. And then I added 2 more songs. And now I'm up to 20 songs. And I listen to the same 20 songs that I just absolutely love after day. I've changed a few, but I mean, they're the right songs that put me in the right mood. And just give it a try. That's all I'm saying is give it a try. And before I go, yes, there's a link there for gold and silver. And yes, there's Moomoo and there's your Stash account. If you have not get in your Stash account, Stash has gone another 4 days. For another 4 days, you can put just $20 in your account and they're going to give you 50. Put in 20, they're going to give you 50 for 4 more days. So get your Stash account. If you don't have one yet, you want to be trading stocks. We're going to be talking about one of my favorites, SoundHound AI. By the way, if you're not into SoundHound AI yet, take a look. It's one of my favorites, and it's done extremely well this year, and I expect it to continue to do extremely well. So take a look at SoundHound AI and let me know your thoughts. That's the Dray Way for the day. Thanks for stopping by. For those of you out demonstrating today, God bless you, and everyone else, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time right here on the Dray Way. Don't forget, there's a new Dray Way each and every day, and I'm very glad you're here. So hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.
Whoa! Look at that! Water splashing everywhere, and I didn't even get wet. Seriously, if you want a pool like this, Call the people at Unique Pool Finishes.
Hey, is that a fish?